Not the nose pimples. Not me going live. Hey. Ew, these filters though. Hey everyone. Hello. How are you guys? Hello, Rosie. Hi, Madison. Hi, Keaton. Hi, everyone. I know I've been gone. I miss you guys too, honestly. So I've been gone, obviously. What if I like came back with like crazy announcements? Just kidding, you all follow me on Instagram, like you know nothing's happening. Hi, Gold. Um, things have just been crazy with school. Same old bullshit. Um, finishing up my last semester of school. I'm almost done. I start clinicals in literally 3 weeks. Crazy. I'm doing well, Madison. I missed you guys so much. How are you doing? I honestly need to do a video. I just need to like jump on it and do it. But um, hashtag Brazil. That's so love that. Me, that's so love that. Um, your hair looks. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Rosie. Um, my newly legal edible is going to be hitting shortly. I can feel her coming on. So I'll make sure to get off before I get fully high because that's embarrassing. Um, guys, my brother moved. I don't know if you guys know. Jan, hi. Love that. Emo Spice ASMR girl. What? I love that. Newly legal. Legal in the state of New York. Um, what was I saying? Oh, so my brother, yeah. Rebrand. I love that. Yes, newly legal. Um, I feel safe saying it out loud. Oh my gosh, but I know you by Chan. It's gonna be weird. Now I'll call you emo spice. Period. So so my brother moved out. So he actually got a job with the same company in California. So he is currently on the road with my sister. They are moving. Um, and they actually just left today. And this is my brother's room. And I'm taking over. So I'm moving out of the basement, which is crazy big news. I'm so excited like honestly, it's so funny to know how much I've changed, and I loved being in the basement and being like in the darkness. Like Shannon's always fine too. Jovi for my allergies too also moved out of the basement. Period. Wait, you moved out of the basement too, or I did? Oh, maybe. Oh, well, I just said I did, so that would be a coincidence if you also moved out. um, but like I loved the darkness and I loved like just having string lights and everything, and then just like that's not the gig anymore. Now I crave the sunlight and you did. I'm like, wait, you did? Um, stay hydrated. Oh, girl, waterhead. One thing I do like about weed is that like you don't have to drink alcohol and get dehydrated. Um, so like some nights, even if I'm feeling like not necessarily dehydrated, but I did notice it the other night after I went on a trip, you guys. Just recently, I met my internet friend Audie. Stayed with her and her fam. and we had drank and, like, had so much fun, and so when I got back, I was like, "I do wanna get inebriated." I was like, "But I also wanna get hydrated because like, alcohol, I feel like, just so and I know it dehydrates you, obviously, from a medical perspective, and so I got high and just drank water all night, and honestly, weed makes you thirsty. It gives you cotton mouth, so it's just like a win-win. How's everyone doing? I'm, like, looking at myself. I was like, "Am I missing the comments?" But no, it's just Um, how is everyone doing? I'm so sorry, honestly, and so let me tell you, so during the month of let me think. We're in May. We're just talk. Please don't. Um, so this is May now, April, so March, during the month Hi, Izzy. During the month of March, on my Patreon, I felt like I wasn't posting a lot, and I had, how's school going? School's going really good. Um, I'll talk more about that in just a minute. So March didn't feel like I was posting a lot on Patreon, and I had made a post saying like, "Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm not doing enough," and this and that, and it's really was just like a time of me feeling bad about the stuff I was putting out. Um, and so that month, I think in like a really like sad night, I had just went into the settings and I was like, is there a way I can like refund or like turn off? Like I don't feel like people should be paying for this content right now. Um, so I guess I remember seeing something like you can turn it off for the next cycle. And so that's what I did. So for the month of April, no one got charged, which was really nice. Um, and not that I was like, I'm not gonna post because I didn't charge. I was just like, this will be kind of a nice month. Like, I'm gonna focus on school, and that's what I did. Um, because it was like midterms, and with my program, um, midterms are shortly followed by finals. So it's kind of just like a pre-finals. And so the month of April was midterms, which typically last around 2 weeks. Um, and ours was actually spread out a little more. It was over 3 weeks, but wasn't nearly as busy as usual. And so now finals is hitting this month. So I was like, "Ugh, I wanted to come back, and I'm going to come back very soon. I'm going to post a video. I've got a couple ideas, fun things to do. And I want to get started on that podcast that I keep talking about. And I really want to follow through with it because I've got so many passions and I want to follow through with some of them. Who's your fave online friend? That's a great question. Shelby. Um, where are you? Are you back in where you're from? Um, my fave online friend, oh my gosh, there's so many. It's so hard to pick. I could never pick just one. But I would say it's this guy named Rudy. Like, uh, definitely not Rudy. No, it's like part two. Um, yeah, the edible's definitely hitting. So yeah, so I'm focusing on school right now. Midterms ended up going really well. I actually just finished up my last class last week and it ended up being an A, which was awesome. Not only was it a confidence booster, like, hey, everyone, take a minute. Jingle, jingle, thank you so much for honestly gracing my presence by having you here. Um, God bless you, my dear. So, and now I'm just like, hi. So midterms went finals were crazy this year, Brenna. Oh my gosh, I am literally feel you. That's about to be me. So next week I have a paper due Friday. Be back on Saturday. Oh, I'm so excited, Shelby. Honestly, have not played games since you left. I guess I only play with you. So paper due Friday. I have the weekend to study. Monday I have two assignments. Hi, not Chanel. Hi, Chanel. Chanel, my edible is hitting. I'm so sorry for butchering your name at the beginning, just then. At the beginning, just then. So, Monday, two assignments. Tuesday, exam. Wednesday, something's Wednesday. What's Wednesday? Not Wednesday. Thursday, exam? Chanel's like, Oh god. Idols be hitting too, period, Brenna. I love that. So there and then there's another final end of the week. Oof. Then there's another final at the end of the week, and, then the following week, it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And I'm actually really nervous because I'm getting my second Moderna shot on that Monday of the technical finals week, which is just finals, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm getting it Monday. Oh, Shelby, honestly, I would love to. Guys, I got reached out to by a company to do a CBD review, and I'm really interested in doing that. They were like, "Oh, since you don't have a lot of followers, like, it wouldn't be paid." And I'm like, "I don't even care." Like, honestly, I would pay someone. Okay, prepare to want a day off after, literally. But the thing is, I have a final the day after. So I my exam's Monday, and then I go and get my shot, and then Tuesday I have a final, Tuesday morning. So that might get fucked. Hayden, hey! I am not dead. Mm-mm. I wish. No, I don't. Oh, now I'm turning it. I had Moderna. I could barely move the next day, but I heard it's worse for women. All right, through pain, sis. You got this. Okay, period. Yeah, I like me too, unfortunately. But I just heard a door close and no one's here. Fire videos. Honestly, I do love the vibe of the fire. It has been moved to the garage, so I would do it in the garage, but I would honestly do more fireside. Gotta go. Love you. See you in a few days. Bye, Shelby. I hope you're having fun. I had Pfizer. Oh my god, I need to go hide in the closet. Turn off the lights, everyone. What if the lights started flickering? Do you see my mouth started getting dry? So, yeah, so I do be nervous about the second shot affecting me, but I did talk to my advisor and she was like, "Yeah, we're like aware of that." Because I went through a school clinic and I was gonna get Johnson and Johnson that day, but then all that tea happened with Johnson and Johnson, which was like so stupid. Um, at least I have 5G now. Isn't that the joke that like they implanted people with like data or something? Because I just actually updated my phone and I'm supposed to have it made me gay too. Maybe I'll do. I want more whisper videos. You're so good. Thanks, Hayden. I definitely will be coming out with more whisper videos. Um, honestly, there's so many things I want to do on the channel. You guys need to check out I say podcast because I think that's how it's supposed to be said. Podcast. In my mind, it's a podcast. Oh, it's a podcast. But other people say podcast. And it makes sense because it's like 2 peas in a pod, so it'd be podcast, but to me, it's pod, and I think it's because of choir. Get on league, meanie. Hi, Rudy. I thought of this Chanel the other day. So glad you aren't one of those channels who ghost. Oh my gosh, nope. I think when you drink it, cocktail, not a cocktail, a cocktail. I love to drink a cocktail and gossip. No, oh my gosh, you guys, I don't ghost. I just ghost men. And that's something else that was keeping me busy. I was talking to a man for a little bit, but it's over. Not me talking about this shit as if anyone gives a fuck. Like, it's so weird. I don't know how to get comfortable. I'm in my new bed and it's definitely not comfortable. I didn't realize this, but I ghost men too. LOL, yes. You have to. When they're being dickheads. I mean, I didn't ghost this guy. I told him why. Well, I didn't tell him why. Yeah. No, I didn't. I was like, bye. And people have been asking me like, "Oh, has he reached out again?" Like, no. I'm glad he hasn't. Not like my fucking ex reaching out after 10 months. That also happened while I was gone. Didn't respond, by the way. Shout out if you're watching. Um, Do tell, LOL. Do tell what? Is it Luciana? Louisiana? 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 That would be a good. Why did they reach out 10 years later? Mine did that while I was on vacation. Like, I'm sorry, but I have healed and moved on. Would you mind doing the same, please? Goodbye. Like, literally, I literally told my therapist, and she was like, "Shut up." I was like, "Okay, not y'all. Whatever the fuck's going on out there, the devil, the angel, God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, whoever it be, please leave me the fuck alone." They want to see if you're still interested. Probably a narcissist. Ooh, wait. I did clinically diagnose him as a narcissistic psychopath. Can you give us a closet tour? Honestly, no, not right now. Only because this is my where is it? This is my brother's closet, and it's honestly a mess. I gotta clean it and make it mine. What did he say? He said it was like, "Hey, stranger. Haven't heard from you in a while." You guys, it clicked again after I told it not to. What is happening? Um, and then he was like, "Oh, I got a new phone. Here's my phone number or something." I think that's how it ended. It was over email, may I mind you. A fucking email. My school email to be exact. Like, baby, if that doesn't scream desperation, what does? Because honestly, the last time we talked, it was over text, but then he blocked me and he said he got a new phone. Like, bitch, wait, that's just clicking in my head. That's just clicking in my head. So when I ended things with him, I blocked him the first time. Not the first time. When I officially ended things, I blocked him because I knew that he would reach out and he was crazy and incessant. And God, that seems like a lifetime ago. That seems like a fucking fever dream. No, wasn't. Um, so that was that. And then he had reached out via email. And I think I ignored it for the longest time. And then I had reached out, I unblocked him I emailed him back months, like 2 months or 3 months later and was like, "Hey, like, let's clear the air," because I had seen that he was posting shit on his Instagram, which, like, why was I even looking? I haven't looked in, like, 6 months. Crazy. Um, and so I'd seen that stuff, so I said, like, "Let's just clear the air," and when we talked over the phone, he was like, "Oh, you have," or when he emailed back, he was like, "Oh, like, I tried texting you," or something like that, and it was like, "Oh, shit, I still had him blocked." So I unblocked him. We called. Oh my god. That's crazy. That would be crazy, disgustingly crazy. Um, so we talked, and it made me realize even more, like, I had made the right decision because he was just as much, if not more, a douche. And so but you know what? But I was ready to heal, and I was ready to forgive and forget. And so I was like, I can be cordial with him. So we had texted after for like a day, and then like a week later, I saw a post that made me think of him. Eyes are starting to get bloodshot, y'all. Um, and so I'd sent it, and it didn't go through. And that's when I realized he blocked me. And I said to my therapist, like, what that he thought that that was his last power move. Was like that's all he had. Dumped him. I blocked him. I had reached out to clear the air, and I actually, like, ripped him a new one over the phone call because he wasn't being nice yet again, and so that was his last power move, was to block me, and so, and this is after he was like, "Let's be friends," and all this shit, and so I texted back to the blocked number, like, I think I said, like, "Fuck you." Like, "Fuck you, I knew you were the same piece of shit." Like, it just, like, it's tea. Honestly, Mandy, stop, I'm gonna fucking scream. Honestly, that would be creepy as fuck. Hi, Watfun. Hi. Um, so weird coincidence story. I changed my name. Oops. What's your name? What was your name before? The picture doesn't ring a bell. It's Sarah. Sarah isn't my Sarah? Billy bestie. Yes, queen. So yes, my Sarah. Period. How are you, Sarah? So weird coincidence story. Dang, yeah, just be wary because sometimes after the poll that they'll come back around because they can't find anyone better than you, queen. Yeah, of course. Like, wouldn't doubt it. No, but crazy. So, I was talking to this new guy, and he was like, "Hi, Kayla. Nice name." Just kidding. He's so great. I got a new job, full time, basically in my field. Just got home and I'm eating. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congrats on the new job. Are you still with your mountains? Eating. Um, Weird coincidence. I keep this is what I do. I like backtracking the story and then I never get the story. Talking to this new guy, he was like, "How do you know this person?" And I was like, "I don't. The name doesn't ring a bell." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Oh, on your Facebook." Like he had his own like creepy, gave me bad vibes. Might talk about it on my Patreon if you guys want the tea. Because I was like, I had told this guy about my ASMR channel. Not that I think he would watch it, because he said he'd watched a couple, like, when we were talking, but, like, I don't think he gives me that vibes that he would be watching my videos after I turned it down. Honestly, that would be a good storyline, um, for the investors to do. No, but I thought to myself, like, "Oh, like, he's not gonna subscribe to my Patreon. Upload ASAP. I will give it the tea." Um, so I was like, "Oh, like, Facebook," I was like, "I don't even use that, like, I don't even know who that person is." So I, like, went on the Facebook and I don't know what made me realize, but I was like, "Oh my god, I think this is, like, someone my ex knew." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, like, that's my cousin." And I was like, "What?" And, he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm texting her right now." She's like, "Oh, yeah." She says, like, uh, she is your ex's, like, ex's brother's ex-girlfriend. So, my ex had a brother, and his ex-girlfriend who was her or was the cousin of the guy I was talking to. Can you follow that? I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I don't think I ever met her." And, he was like, "Oh, whatever." I don't even know why I told this story. As I watched the views drop, like, everyone's like, "Ew." So that's, honestly, guys, this is what the real tea is. This is why I'm not posting, because people like Jinglio Jingle, not Bibliophile, Jingle Jingle ASMR, as well as who else was really getting me? Who else was getting me? Is it no, it was Jingle Jingle and someone else are like the king and queen of this vibe, which is like beautiful, um, beautiful like countryside, like city side, like vlogs with beautiful ASMR over it. Molly, is that I think who be doing these like vlogs with the audio and like Jingle Jingle makes it look so amazing. Someone else was doing it. I don't remember. But, like, I'm like, "I can't even compete, like, these people are so talented." Like, mm, I could not. Like, what's the one saying? You don't compare where you don't compete." Like, baby, they're on a whole 'nother level of their ASMR, like, so good, so good. Just saying, just saying. What are you just saying? Bestie OMG, where have you been? Hi, B. B, I've been dead. Seriously dead. No, I've been at school. I have been playing video games. I have been, I feel like a lot of people love you because of your personality and charisma. So anything you post is awesome. Oh, Sarah, that is so sweet. That is seriously so sweet. Honestly, it's this weird thing, and I know it's like so common with anyone who posts literally anything, even just posting on Instagram or whatever. Posting your true crime is the best, and you make me laugh. Mandy, oh my gosh. Honestly, you guys, now that school is ending, my classes are officially over. The next, not this Saturday, not the Saturday after, the Saturday after. So 3 Saturdays from now, 2 Saturdays from now, 3 Saturdays from now, like the 20, somewhere around the 20, I think it's the 21st. I'm done, officially done with school. So crazy. And I start clinicals the week after. So I'm gonna have so much more free time, but I've said this, like, I wish this was like a clip in a movie right now where then they would insert the clips of me past my life saying, "Oh my gosh, this break, I've got so much free time, I'm gonna post so much more," and then ghosting. Because that's like my gig. So, um, what time is it, you guys? Feels like an hour has just passed, but I see it's only been 30 minutes on live. And that is the wonders of weed. Is this, um, is that annoying you? I can like move it. I can get comfortable. I hear my voice and I'm like, I sound like such a, like, so who's still around? Who's still sticking around this shitstorm? I don't know what else to talk about, you guys. I'm learning how to drive, probably gonna take test in June. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love driving, Sarah. Honestly, one of the best, honestly, just sitting out loud where you read your clinicals. Ooh, I do love that right now. Um, one of the like biggest flexes I have is the fact that I can back up to like I can back up pretty much anywhere in between anything without a backup camera. It's like kind of a big flex. Slight back flex or what's the mean? No flex? No. Weird flex. Weird flex. Is it a weird flex? I don't think it's weird. I'm moving again. I work in the pharmacy reading clinicals all day, but working from home. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. What kind of car do you have? I have a Kia. It's on my Instagram. So that is why I'm feeling comfortable saying it out loud. Do you have a used car or new or lease? Damn, not y'all asking all these car facts. I leased my car originally, but then bought it. And I'm in nursing school. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Brona. How's nursing school going? Show us the car facts. Literally. People want my social security next? Damn. No, just kidding. Um, yeah. What's your favorite clothing store? That's a good question. That's a tough question, actually. It's so funny how things change. Like, it used to be American Eagle, but like, I feel like all kids liked Hollister and American Eagles. Shut up. Chemicals are online? Oof, that's crazy. So it used to be like, not house where I would never step foot. I was too fat for that. Does Ross exist in the East Coast? Mm, I think it's more in like big cities. I don't know if we have a Ross around here. So you see a house? No, not a house. You already said that. It was like American Eagle because they had plus size sizes, and they. Oh, you guys. Oh, I remember when like 36 is kind of like the biggest waist you'll see normally, or like 36 or 38. And I remember there was a point where I think that was too tight on me, and they didn't have any bigger sizes in American Eagle, so I'd have to order them online, and that was like honestly a really low point. Not I would only wear Hollister. Hayden, bitch, that's because you were skinny. Like Hollister was not a fat kid's dream. Not a fat kid's dream, I promise you. This is a pillow without a case. Um, no, we don't have Ross here. Kayla, where do you live? Oh my gosh. Hayden knows. He doesn't even try to deny it. Wait, I'm just tuning in. Where have you been? Why have you been? Where have you been ghosting us? I haven't been ghosting. This is what I say. School, you are not even fat. Thank you. I lost weight though. New York, Kayla, me too, girl. Wait, Sarah, you live in LA. That's where my brother's moving. Wait, he's moving to Beverly Hills, but that's like California. So I can come visit you, Sarah. You and Rudy. Not me doxing y'all. How's PA school? PA school is good. I finish in 2 weeks, and then I went to clinicals. I'm jealous. I want to live in New York. I promise you, it's nothing. Brenna, where do you live? I'm telling you, New York is not that great. I don't have any snacks. I can't wait to go back and watch this tomorrow and see the eyes getting squintier and squintier. Please, I would love to hang out and have Delta 8 edibles. Yes. Yes. Guys, wait, I know Michigan. You know I love Michigan. That's where I got my that's not where I bought anything illegal. No. Michigan's a great state. Blue. Um, so I talked about the sponsor. Did I talk about the sponsor? Yeah, I did. So CBD company. They were like, you only get so many views, so it's not paid. I'm like, great. Jerry Star lived in my town with Nate. Ew. In Michigan? Wasn't his family from there? Or someone's family? Jeffrey's? No, it was Nate's family. Gag. That is gaggery. Um, so I'm supposed to reply back and say if I'm still interested or not, which I clearly am. I'm like, just gross, right? So gross. Um, ugh. Honestly, I live in Michigan. Oh my gosh. What are you talking about? Hayden, you do? I thought you lived in like LA or something. Your profile picture gives me that. Secret Nature Company. Wait, is that the company? Yes, honey. Really? Um, so I am supposed to reply back and say whether or not I'm still interested and oh, okay. And give them my address and also send them my regional statistics, but I don't really know where I find that. Um, I might reach out to Jingle Jingle or my girl Miss Whisper Ginger, see if they know. You guys, the eyes are so dry. I feel like I have Sjogren syndrome right now, and the fan is just making it worse, but I have to have the fan on. It's like a disease. Oh my gosh. It's like so throwback to the night that I decided to stream a game where it tracks your eyes while I was high. And like it counts every time you blink. So I'm like So it just kept skipping. What's my favorite song at the moment? It is Orange Magic by Julia Michaels. The entire Julia Michaels new album is bomb. But the four bops, the five technically, but the four bops of that album are Pessimist, Orange Magic, Lie, Lie Like That, Lie, Lie next to me, Lie to Me, Lie Like That, and Undertone. Honestly, such a good album. Definitely gonna be in the best albums of 2021. I did a best videos of 20 or best did I say best videos? Best music. Wait, am I allowed to leave this app? Can you guys check my channel and see if I did a best videos of 2020? Not best videos, best albums. Did I say videos? Best music, best albums. Did I do one? Yes, I did, because I talked about Lizzie McAlpine. Of course I did. Yeah, Sarah. I'm so sorry, girl. I told y'all I should get off not too long after starting this. 4 months ago. Oh my god, it's only been 4 months. January, February, March, April, May. 5 months. Cinco de Mayo. Oh wait, 420 we just I'm like, wait, 420. That's not Cinco de Mayo. May the 4th was yesterday. Cinco de Mayo was today. What time is it, you guys? Oh my gosh, almost 11, you guys. This is too late. Can I tell you about something? I love learning about new things. The whole world of Birkin bags by Hermes kind of doesn't exist. Brenna, it doesn't. The whole world of Hermes and Birkin bags is so interesting to me. And the gays on TikTok and YouTube who teach me about it, I cannot repay them enough for this information. Truly, truly could not get it in. I heard the click. God damn it. Why are there aliens in my house? Ah, random question. Do you ever use the self tanner? I do not. I do not. I am really interested in it though. Why do people like those bags? Um, right? But also like, have you ever heard of like the tea with Hermes? Like, you need to go. Like, it is so white snobby bitch to me. Like, that's what it is. Literally, like, you have to be going. Oh, I use it every day, self tanner. I heard there's a really good one from Sephora or Ulta, I believe. I literally am a raw clam, Hayden. Honestly, your profile pics look so tan right there. Um, so what was I saying? This is the Saint Tropez. Who do I follow for this on TikTok? LOL. What? Who do I follow for this on TikTok? What are we talking about? Oh, Hermes. Thank you, Sarah. You okay. So you have to like spend so much money and accept so many lower tier bags to be offered a Kelly or a Birkin bag. So like you need to spend like let's say like $10,000 and you have to buy $10,000 worth of product. You were answering why people like those bags. Why buy so much product before you can even be offered the bag you actually want? And that makes no sense to me, but also so crazy that people actually do that. So there's that. There's more tea with Armaz. That's kind of crazy to me. Oh, you need to be like, no, before you're even allowed to buy it, Sarah. They will not even allow like, you cannot just like, let's say I had $500,000 cash in my pocket. I could not walk into Hermes right now and buy a Birkin bag or a Kelly bag. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So then on top of it, you have to Saint Tropez, it's the best self-tanner. I thought that was the one you were talking about from it might be. Um, wait, what? So, not famous, you just have to spend so much money and build a rapport with the workers, because then the next part of it is you need to, like, be telling them, like, "Oh," like, as you're building your rapport with them, buying smaller bags, like little wallets, little purses, or whatever, you're building a rapport with them, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, my dream, my goal with this organization is to get a brand new um, Birkin with silver this or this. Tropez. My apologies. Okay, Miss Tarjay. Um, with this organization, you like I want a Birkin with these, um, like the silver this. I already said all this. And so then you are basically waiting for a Birkin with that to come into the store, and the person you're building a rapport with, which it has to be the same worker every time. Wait, but T, he who must not be named loves Hermes. What? So then you have to make sure that I just remembered I'm up here and I have my. Y'all see me jump up so quick? So, ew, this is. Oh my god, that's disgusting. I didn't know how bad this because I only put it on at night when it's like so dark and I can't see. Ew, I have to throw that out. That's literally disgusting. So wouldn't Jeffree Star and Hermes be buddies? If he buys, oh yes, because doesn't Jeffree Star have several Birkins? So yes, that'll solve the dry lip situation. So yes, he would have to have a rapport with them. But this is the thing. Let's say you start. What's so special about the bag? It's an expensive bag. Literally, that's it. Like, so stupid. I cannot get into shit like that. Is that them subliminally supporting him? Basically, time travel? No, no time travel. Um, so, but there are rumors that if you turn down a bag, you will then not be offered another bag for a certain amount of time or a certain amount of money. And this guy also says there's one guy who loves the bags and like still talks about, am I the only one whose YouTube is like stroking out and the video keeps stopping? I'm throwing hands. Really? Is it doing that? Dude, what the duck? Is it bad quality, you guys? So, mine is 2 man Michigan Wi-Fi. Oh my god, you guys, is it me or my shitty ass Wi-Fi? I can't even check. Well, I'll wrap it up. I'll just say this last thing. So, um, the one guy who's got beautiful long hair, he is still very close with them. Oh, is Sarah, is it good for you? Um, yeah, I don't have much more. I switch. Ugh, Hayden, I bet it's me. I'm gonna get off. Um, oh, it's good for you, Sarah. Well, that's period. That makes me feel a little bit better. Um, so yeah, so there's that, Birkins. It's just like weird to me. Like, gotta get your second shot and get that 5G though. Seriously though, like, inject me with 5G. Like, who would say no to that? Doesn't make any sense. I literally could fall asleep right now. What if I fell asleep on stream? Wait, what if I fell asleep? No, I'm not gonna fall asleep. Oh my god. Alright, you guys, I am gonna go. Oh, Kia. Kia girl. Hello. I'm literally just about to leave. This reminds me of the one time I joined a Jake Miller, who I think is so hot. But after this live stream, I was like, ew, no stick. Okay, I can do 5 more minutes. So I was watching this Jake Miller live stream, and he was like introducing a new album, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, like we just joined or whatever." And that was right when I was joining, and um, he was like, "Well, I just played it, you missed it, like, too bad." Like in the his attitude, I was like, "Ew, like you've never shown that attitude before on Instagram." So once I heard that, I was like, "Yo, he's actually ugly now." Because like anyone who like changes personality like that, like girl, ew. What am I gonna have for? Yeah. I love I love the order of these comments. Bye Griffin, good night. Ew, lol. The MAGAs think we're getting microchipped. Our comment section be going off. Any last minute questions? As personal as you want. But bitch, I don't have to answer it if I don't want to. Personal. Like, bitch, as if you don't share everything. What do you think of Zoloft? Good question. Oh, Sarah, now you're putting me on the spot. I'll give you the entire picture. Antidepressants, when looked at in clinical trials, have a slight benefit over placebo pills. Out of a scale of 0 to 42, they have an average of 2 to 4 points difference. That is when you use an I do not read tarot. I would love to, though. I would also like to have tarot read for me. When you use a, a placebo, a sugar pill, that's literally just sugar, that's when you get 2 to 4 points. When instead of a sugar pill, you use another pill that has side effects associated with it, similar to those associated with antidepressants, but has no effect on mood, the 2 to 4 points difference disappears. And they believe that antidepressants are just placebo pills with side effects. And people think when they think they are being treated and then they start getting side effects, their mood changes. It's like a placebo effect. So, but if you look in like clinical significant wise, I I say that an antidepressant saved my life. So they may just be a placebo pill, but they work. and they do come with side effects. So there is definitely, oh, I'm so sorry. Um, so I will say this, that in clinical trials, antidepressants are non-inferior to cognitive behavioral therapy, and cognitive behavioral therapy has no side effects. Sylvie, my queen, difference between Zoloft. Okay, I can tell you that in 2 seconds. Period, Kia. Um, you can change, Sylvie, you can change. Did you stop it on your own or did you get help with your doctor? Um, if you get insomnia, a lot of times you can take it in the morning as opposed to at night. I had similar side effects and switched to morning and then got lazy and it fell back to night and I haven't noticed. So that is definitely an option you can always do. Um, and definitely maybe not as bad as depression itself, but definitely something you can talk to your doctor about. Difference between Zoloft and sertraline. Sertraline is Zoloft. Yes. Generic versus brand name. LOL. My doctor, I would take it at my doctor, I would take it at the morning. And then it would make you not be able to sleep. The psych at my uni kind of sucks, so maybe I can get a different one. Hmm. What were you on, Sylvie? Wait, you said Zoloft, didn't you? Yeah. There's other ones too. So sertraline is Zoloft because paroxetine is yes. Yes, Miss Brenna. Exactly. I used to be a brand name snob. Yeah, Sylvie, definitely. You should think about switching to another one and trying that. I know Lexapro sometimes actually makes people fatigued, tired. Yep, Brenna, you are right. By FDA regulations, they need to have the same active compound, and have the same effect. Inactive compounds, they do not have to have the same, but it's inactive. Urban Health offer that was wild. That's actually TAs there. That's crazy. That's awesome though. And it was wild. What was your experience like? That's a first generation. Oh, my eyes. Oh, I got it. You just spelled it the same way as what you spelled before. Well, Wellbutrin, my friend said it gives boost in the morning if you're worried about fatigue. I don't know if you agree, Rowan. Absolutely agree. Um, Wellbutrin is definitely an. I was in a mental hospital twice for a couple weeks. Oh my gosh, Sarah, I'm so sorry. No, absolutely Wellbutrin. Um, Wellbutrin is like it is basically a really tamped down version of Adderall and Ritalin. And I'm not joking. It has the same mechanism of action. It just at a really, really, really lower effect. Um, their binding affinities to some was insane. They definitely over medicated me. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. That stinks. What was I saying? Let me look at the comments. Oh, Wellbutrin. Wellbutrin, great. Yes. And definitely want to keep wary of Wellbutrin. You can't take it if you have a seizure disorder or are prone to seizures. You should not take this if you have any form of an eating disorder. Um, yes. And yes, back to comments. How am I today? I am great, Sylvie. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I just wish the workers would be more nice and understanding the people with mental health situations. I'm really sorry. Oh my god. You were overdosed on propranolol? What? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. What was your heart rate at? I don't know what an RPH is though. Okay, when this hits an hour, I do have to go. They gave me 80 milligrams right away, and oh my god, that's crazy. It's okay, I learned what false was. Too much weed. Oh my gosh, you need though? Pharmacist. Huh, interesting. Didn't know that. I will say this, Miss Sarah, that they actually theorized that cannabis can exacerbate psychotic features like associated with like schizophrenia, um, which is something I'm interested in reading more into. So the question is it weed making people have, oh, your grandpa had schizophrenia? Yo, my queen, have you ever been diagnosed? Um, Obviously, you don't have to share if you don't want to. Um, the question is bipolar with psychosis. Oh, okay, bipolar disorder with psychotic features. Okay, right. It is very interesting. So the question is it the weed causing the psychosis, or is it the weed exacerbating it and maybe having it come on earlier? Or is it what like causes schizophrenia? So schizophrenia is basically schizophrenia is associated with abnormalities in the brain. Just like with many other mental illnesses, psychedelics, oh my gosh, so am I. It's basically associated with abnormalities in the brain, associated with abnormalities in brain chemicals, reductions in dopamine. I feel like it has to be exacerbating it, but man, who knows, right? Deficiencies in dopamine. Um, Wait, hold on. No, too much dopamine. I apologize. Um, I was like, wait, what? Too much dopamine. Antipsychotics work by blocking dopamine receptors, but if you block too many receptors, then you get too low dopamine and you get symptoms associated with Parkinson's because Parkinson's is when you literally. So, dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin are all what we call neurotransmitters. You have olfactory hallucinations, Rob? Did not know that. So, these are all basically just a way for our body to send a message. They each have their own properties and their own receptors, which are like the door with the lock. Um, Serotonin would be the key. The serotonin receptor would be the lock. They each have their own set of receptors or locks, and they also have their own function, like we said. Dopamine has some functions. One is associated with reward and pleasure, seen with drug misuse. They think that it's um, overuse of or overstimulation by dopamine, and it causes your body to crave that dopamine release. So anything that releases dopamine in the reward center is associated with addiction. But guess what? Literally everything under the sun releases dopamine. Coffee, sex, food. Oh my gosh, Nora, thank you. That is so sweet. So I think that we are kind of in this world right now where drug abuse is really demonized. And I think that we need to change and shift our perspective on it because you could literally have an addiction to everything. And I think that we look at obesity and being overweight as a disease of, people being lazy or whatever. And I think that it's absolutely not. I think it's a food addiction and that we need to be treating it as such and not just telling people, "Just lose weight, just stop this, just do that." That would just be like telling people to stop drugs cold turkey. Some people can do it and some people can't. And so I think we need to be more gentle with these subjects because this is not just like someone being gross and overusing something or doing something detrimental. It's brain chemicals and those reactions happening. So with schizophrenia, we theorize that there's too much dopamine binding, and that causes um, some positive symptoms, we call them, which are symptoms of um, hallucinations and things like that. And you also have a deficiency in dopamine in some places. Oh, Brenna, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. Guys, I literally love medicine so much and I just want to help people. I literally like I know of so many people who lie to their doctors or providers in general. And I'm literally going to sit down. If I ever work in family care, I'm going to sit down with a new patient or whatever, and I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, I went through fucking hell, shed so many tears. I just want to help you. You can come here and share what you want. You can ask whatever questions you have. This is a safe place. You can vent to me. You can ask for help. Like, just, I'm here for you. Literally, not here to judge you, not here to question you. I'm here for you to make your life better, easier, safer, more comfortable. Hi, Sarah. Sorry, Sarah, I'm just on a rant. And I'm actually just about to end this. I'm 2 minutes over. Oh my gosh. Brenna, thank you. Gosh, I want to. I want to. So excited for my first clinical rotation. I think it might be psychiatry, which is good because I'm talking about psychiatry stuff now. Did I remember the etiology of schizophrenia? No, but I'd have to study up on that. All right, everyone. Well, I'm gonna go. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm sorry for being gone, but I am coming back in full force. Sarah, it is 11:15. My mom was watching. Oh, Sarah, that's awesome. No, you just got started. It's been an hour. It's been an hour. And I'm just rambling. I gotta tell you, it feels pretty self-centered to sit and talk about myself for an hour. Oh, Madison, I miss you guys too. I I'm back. I'm back. I see. I've said that so many times, and I every time on ASMR artist I watch that, I'm like, don't say anything, just do you. Like we're not here to judge. But I say one thing and I do another. Crazy old me. Okay, bye, you guys.